first. We're taking calls on Chelsea's Cole Palmer. He's been linked with a move to Manchester United. He's unhappy with life in London. Blues gaffer Liam Rossini has been speaking ahead of the side's crucial Champions League clash away to Napoli tomorrow night. That's live on talkSPORT 2 and discuss Palmer's future at the club.
There's no reason for an assurance. It's so unrealistic. It's come from nowhere. There's nothing in it. There's no reason to have the conversation. That's where I'm at. Cole is very happy. I've had numerous conversations with him. Our thoughts on how we can make this team better, how he can improve, and how I can help him, because he loves being here and he wants to be a Chelsea player. You can't stop speculation, but some speculation is so far from the truth. There's no point having a discussion about it.
Yeah, look, obviously he's going to try and quieten the news
It's hard,
down.
isn't it? When it's in the press, when it gets printed over the back pages, it's impossible to ignore. You can't pretend it's not in the back pages. You can't. That speculation, and inevitably that question's going to be asked. How much truth is behind the story? That's the part we don't know, right? But the fact that he's injured, that it's been a very, very disappointing season for him. For various reasons, obviously the injuries, that's completely stunted his growth. And, he knows he's a race against time to get to the World Cup, because there's players that are staying fit and performing. Brendan Rodgers.
Morgan Rodgers.
Sorry, did I say Brendan? That's amazing.
Did say Brendan.
That's amazing. Morgan Rodgers.
I don't know if Brendan would be good in midfield.
No, mate, he's carrying a little bit of timber in there.
I don't know if he can get about.
Not quite as mobile as he used to be, is he?
No.
Plus he's Irish, right? You got Bellingham in there. You got Foden in there, and it's the competition is fierce. It's absolutely fierce, and I feel for him because
Do you think he'll go to the World Cup?
Do I think he will right now? I don't think he does. I don't think he does. No, and I
that'd be That's a massive story if he doesn't go to the World Cup.
But he ain't going to go because he ain't good enough. He ain't going to go because he can't. He's not fit. Can't play.
Okay, so all right. Say he gets fit and there's a month. He has a month of playing for Chelsea at the end of the season. Would you take him?
Depends what the numbers are. It's incredible that we are now talking about Harry Maguire and
Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw going to the World Cup. Right, they've had 2 good games, but they're seasoned pros. You know what you're going to get at Harry Maguire. We know what Luke Shaw can bring to the table, right?
Yeah.
Playing in that formation, which is what Tuchel's probably going to do. He's going to play at 4.
Yeah.
I get the conversation. Problem that he's got, Cole, is that he can't. He's not. I don't remember the last time he played 4 games on the spin. And I'm not even sure it's happened this season. If it did, it happened early part of this season. And I feel for him, mate, because careers can be, injuries can ruin. There's seasons that can be ruined by that, and who knows? Something might happen to Brendan Rodgers, to Morgan Rodgers, or and that maybe Cole gets himself fit, and there might be an injury, there might be something that happens. Who knows? But his job now. Can you get back into Chelsea's best 11 and perform at the level you were 6, 12, 18 months ago? That's the question.
Okay, let's go to Sammy. He's a Man United fan. Right, Sam?
Right, Sammy boy.
Hi there, guys. Nice speaking with you. I'm not a first-time caller. I've been listening to you guys for like donkey years. I used to listen to Cundy and Andy when they used to do the talkSPORT bar, and they used to do this cowboy song thingy, whereby you have to guess whether it's a real song or not. And then I was doing my masters. I used to listen to you guys whilst I was writing.
Sounds like a great
show.
show.
Long-time listener.
Sounds like a great show. That. What happened? What happened?
So, still listening. That's what happened. I stayed with you guys.
Good.
Go on, then. What you got for us? We're talking about Bruno and Cole Palmer. Bruno, I think, has been unbelievable for years.
I've got a question for Candy Guy.
Candy Guy.
You've been listening to me like last 20 years. Go on.
So, you are the England manager, and you've got to pick Bruno Fernandes or Cole Palmer. Although you've kind of like answered the question a bit, who are you picking? Or if you were the Portuguese manager, who are you picking between Bruno Fernandes and Palmer? And say, for instance, for England, there's no Rodgers or there's no Foden.
So, sorry, it sounds quite a loaded question. Go on.
That's because you answered the question, during the...
No. So are you saying...
It wasn't that loaded.
Well, it is, because you're saying one's English, one's Portuguese. Why don't we just say there's an international manager?
No, they're both English. They're both English.
Yes. And the question is, who picks
you
who?
have to pick.
Well, based on the last 15 years, 10 years, you're going to go Bruno, right? But the best version of Cole Palmer is better than the best version of Bruno.
I disagree with you on that, Candy.
Well, he's called
because recently you guys have also been saying before tonight that Foden doesn't make that team. So how's Foden better in your eyes than Bruno Fernandes?
Sorry, who said that?
You mean Palmer?
On the radio? Palmer? Yeah, Palmer, yeah.
No, not Foden, but he means Palmer.
Sorry,
he's saying he doesn't make the England team right now, Palmer. That's what you.
Yeah. Oh, no, he doesn't make the England team right now. No, because
But Bruno Fernandes does.
Yeah, but right now, based on what this season, yeah. I mean, you
roll the year back.
But Palmer can't.
Let's roll it back 12 months.
But Palmer, go on.
12 months. 12 months ago, when Palmer was fit. Who do you take, Fernandes or Palmer?
Palmer.
Yeah. Because now your excuse is he's not fit. Hence, we're not seeing the best of him, which I do agree with you. You have a point.
Here's a question for you, Sammy. Man United, moving forward, Bruno Fernandes or Cole Palmer?
Moving forward. Because you said moving forward, obviously Cole Palmer, because he's younger. And if he can stay fit. But look on the plus side. Fernandes is hardly injured.
No, he don't get injured a lot, to be fair to him. Doesn't get injured a lot.
No, the injuries are
produces every week as well, though, mate. I know, he gets a bad rap, I think, but man, you look at his stats also, in terms of chances created. It's ridiculous.
No,
every
listen,
season he's top.
He's top drawer, right? But Cole, it seems such an unfair conversation because Cole Palmer has had this season on the back of the Club World Cup, one player of the tournament, by the way, right? We're talking about a serious footballer here, and it wasn't that long ago that he was being looked at as the next bright young thing in world football, right? And his injuries, it's amazing what injuries can do to you if you can stay fit. Now, maybe the Club World Cup has come back to haunt him a little bit. He's played a lot of football. He's had his groin issues. He can't get in the squad. He can't stay fit. He's got his own personal issues right now to get himself back into Chelsea's best 11.
Yeah.
When he's fit, he's in Chelsea's best 11. There's no doubt about that. When he's fit, he's knocking on that door of that England 11. There's no doubt. But at the moment, he can't. The conversation feels so unfair. And I, like I said, on a personal level, you can't get fit. You can't be picked.
Sammy, just quickly.
Yeah.
Bruno at his best and Palmer at his best. Who do you want in your midfield?
Bruno.
Okay.
Because we saw what he did when he first came in. He was like unreal.
How old was he?
I think he would have been maybe mid-20s.
Yeah, where was he when he was 21?
It will be in Portugal, in a lower league, if we go by, what everyone says. And also, look at the...
It's such a harsh thing to say that, though. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. No, I think it's harsh to say that. Where was he when he was 21?
I know.
I'm just asking the question.
Well, he's Portuguese.
What's that got to do with it?
He grew up in Portugal.
Well, Esteval's 18. He grew up in Brazil.
Yeah, I know, but that's a different
well,
argument.
If you want...
but,
I don't think
Cole
it is.
Palmer grew up at Man City.
He couldn't get in their team.
Who?
Cole Palmer.
Exactly, and then he's left. So he couldn't get in their team. Bruno Fernandes, at 18, I mean, I don't know. You might have it in front of you. But I'm sure he's probably, an unbelievable talent over in Portugal that everyone was talking about when he was 18.
What I'm saying is, at the same age, who was performing at this level that Cole Palmer was? Who's in the Club World Cup? I'm just asking the question. I don't think it's unfair to ask the question, is it?
If I could also add another thing onto it, guys. Who do you think could handle pressure when it comes to the big stages? Bruno Fernandes or Cole Palmer?
Cole Palmer scored in the World Club Cup final, scored in the European Cup final. I think they both handle the pressure, I'll be honest. I don't think you want to worry about Cole Palmer dealing with pressure.
No, I think he's got some serious bottle, that's for sure.